Greetings, friends and followers. This is Nurses Talking Live with Dale. It is February, in fact, it is February 19th, 2026. And it is, among other things, February is Low Vision Awareness Month. This morning, I was hoping to have a guest with me, an optometrist, to help us talk about low vision awareness. And it seems maybe we got our wires crossed or something. However, if she's not able to join us a little later, I will absolutely reschedule this because I think that low vision is something that needs to be talked about. All right, but see, while we wait to see if she can actually log in and join us, or if she's having technical difficulties, let's talk a little bit about low vision and what it is, because this is really, we hear terms like low vision, legally blind, and very often we get them mixed up and what is which. And so those are things that I wanted to have to clarify for us. And the reason I want to do this, I want to raise awareness about low vision, to expand our understanding, to protect sight and therefore quality of life, right? And so we need to talk about this. But before I go through all of that, can you just sit with this for a minute? When was the last time you truly noticed your own vision? Not just what you see, but how you see it. How you see it. And so one of the things that prompted me to do this was my own story. I was aware that I was developing cataracts. I knew that. I had been told that, my ophthalmologist had told me that. And yet, it still was so insidious that I did not actually realize that my vision was changing so much. Right? And what brought it fully to my attention was a visit to one of my daughters. I visited her and I said, it was evening. I said, why is your place so dark? She says, it's not dark. And yes, it is. Your bulbs are dim and being me, I'm not listening. So eventually I convinced her to change her bulbs, brighter bulbs, whatever. And I guess she said, well, maybe I'll do that. And she did. A couple of months later, though, I had cataract surgery and I couldn't stand the brightness. Then it occurred to me, only then, after all that time, you would think it would have occurred to me before, but only then did it occur to me that the problem was not her bulbs, the problem was my eyes, right? My vision had been deteriorating so gradually that I hadn't noticed the changes, or had not been paying attention. So while we wait, what is low vision? And the definition is that it's a permanent reduction in visual acuity or field of vision that cannot be corrected by standard glasses, contact lenses, medicine, surgery, or some usable vision remains, right? So that's low vision. Or how does it impact our lives? Well, let's think about this. If your vision is low, we talk about reading, we talk about driving, especially like night driving. Some people have difficulty recognizing faces, and some of the things that cause all of this. Sometimes our peripheral vision, actually, we lose that. So what are some of the things that cause this? Macular degeneration, age-related macular degeneration, glaucoma, diabetes, things like that. And management involves, really being in touch with your optometrist, ophthalmologist, and seeing how you can maintain your vision. So some of the early signs: difficulty with tasks. We just talked about trouble reading and driving and cooking and watching TV and things that give us pleasure. Difficulty with those things. Sometimes blurry vision, hazy vision, as you're watching, and everything seems to be blurry or hazy. Blind spots. Your central vision causes dark blind spots in your central vision, causes dark or blank spots. And I just talked about peripheral loss. night blindness, color distortions, right? So we talked about what causes age-related macular degeneration, and there's a lot of talk about that these days. Glaucoma, which is pressure in your eyes, diabetic retinopathy, cataracts. Well, I must go back. I said glaucoma, which is pressure in your eyes. Everybody has pressure in their eyes. Abnormal pressure, abnormally high pressure in your eyes. Right. And so I want to, while I get Dr. Onyenyobi on board at some point, because we're going to talk about it. I went through these things a little bit, but I want you to think about these things so that when we talk about it with Dr. Onyenyobi, you'll have some idea of where we're going with this. And I'll see if we can get her and if we can get back to this talk, because I think it's very important. And if we don't get it today, we're going to get it tomorrow, but we're going to get it this February because it is important. It impacts our daily life. It impacts our quality of life. And quality of life is like just about everything. So until then, take it easy. I'll be seeing you